Okay.
You said, why did you and Boston break up?
Well, I just felt like anything was the best decision for me. A lot has transpired already. Like
sometimes you're not very tripping.
Right? And it's kind of like, I met him at 17.
Yo, face! Yo, your face, please! With sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, y'all know what they say, right? Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. And it don't matter what age, young or old, but I guess in this case, when it comes to Boston Richey, the scorn happens to be very, very young, or at least it was when he was dating her. Now we all knew, but they kept denying it, but of course, once the two broke up, the secrets would begin to fly out, and she would call herself exposing Boston Richey for dating her while she was a minor. And by a minor, I believe she was every bit of 17 or 16, according to her. Now it's funny because when she did that little skit, she called herself trying to expose him then, but it just didn't stick with social media. So I guess if at first you don't succeed, you brush yourself off and try again, right? If y'all remember, it was always a thing about her age, and everyone was stunned because like many young girls these days, Tati is rushing to be an adult, whereas she was taking half-naked pictures and posting it on social media. She's seen amongst a crowd of older men and women, and somehow, some way, she was actually getting into 21 and older clubs. Don't ask us how, but she was doing it. And now looking back, not only shame on Boston Richey, but shame on everyone else who was around them, knowing this girl was young and still allowing it and not saying anything. It reminds me of the R. Kelly situation all over again, where everyone acts like they're such an outrage. Meanwhile, the same people who call themselves exposing him are the same people that was around him and watched everything happen in their faces. Didn't bother to call the cops, didn't bother to intervene, no nothing. So personally, I think that within itself should be a crime because they're basically an accessory to one, right? But anyway, Richey's ex Tatiana will go on to expose him and his label Epic Records, alleging that they are in fact aware of him sending her sex tape to other women, and they have ran smear campaigns to make her seem a certain way to the public. Now, I don't know what's the point in her doing this, because honestly, if you really feel that this have been done against you, and they are releasing new pictures and or videos of you, your first thought should be to get an attorney. That, or call the police, and I think they call that revenge porn, and the penalty for something like that can be a lawsuit, probation, or even jail time, depending on the state and city you are in. Now I know in California, a revenge porn charge can earn you a $1,000 fine and up to 6 months in jail, according to Google. So once again, we don't know what's the point of her posting this for the world to see if she claims to be taking it serious, other than just trying to get some clout. And I can already see it now. I can almost guarantee DJ Vlad is already in her DMs asking her if she want to do an interview. And then after him, she'll either be on Say Cheese or No Jumper. I can almost bet my last dollar on it. Anyway, we're going to get into what she had to say in regards to exposing Boston Richey and his label. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
And my longest relationship was the biggest heartbreak.
How long was that long relationship?
Like 2.5 years. No, Tati, I don't know how you did that hard time, baby. I can't pass 2.5.
I don't
like,
know.
2.5.
I don't even think I made it past 2.5. But like I said, I was just there. When you have a plan, you execute that plan.
You was looking like Charles and I Am a Man Black Woman.
I was just
Christina.
there.
I was
just there.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I feel that.
I don't know.
So then
I feel like time
what
flies.
kept you in that relationship then?
I'll fuck with your love. I put guests around your neck. I'm a BB every chain.
What are you talking about? Baby, I can read between the lines, huh?
No, okay. Oh, yeah.
Now, Tatiana would take to her IG story to call out Epic Records for knowing that her ex, Boston Richey, is out here sending her sex tape to other girls, according to her, and would tell the world that she was dating him while she was a minor. She would take to her IG story to say, quote, "A few days ago, you all held a meeting after it was brought to your attention that your artist shared a sex tape of me from when I was underage to other women. Rather than addressing the seriousness of that behavior, the response seemed to have been to initiate a smear campaign against me. This situation deserves to be handled with accountability and maturity. Your artist clearly needs real help. To be very clear, this information is confirmed. I am in close contact with someone from the team who was present in the Zoom meeting at Epic Records where the situation was discussed." Then she would take to another slide in her story. She would say, quote, "I also want to be clear that I am not the only woman he has done this to. Several women have come forward stating that he has shared their private videos without their consent." Now on Twitter, she would go as far as reposting one of Boston Richey's tweets as he would say, quote, "Anything that ain't aligned with the Lord's will won't have control over me." And ain't it funny how as soon as dudes get called out for weird behavior, they start with the Jesus this and the Lord that? It's crazy. Since when was you religious? But anyway, she would respond to that tweet and she would say, quote, "What ain't aligned with the Lord is you sending out sex tapes of me when I was a minor to other women." Now, I always thought it was corny to be sending nudes of women as a man, trying to expose them using their personal pictures or videos that they share with you. But for the men out there that do think it's okay and it's cool, just know it's now considered an actual charge. Back in the days, it used to be a thing on MySpace where they would make profiles exposing men and women and putting their private pictures up. Just letting you know now, you can do that, but you can also do time in jail for it and pay a hefty fine altogether. It's your choice. But now here's the thing, right? Clearly she's showing that she knew exactly what was going on when them two were together and she was a minor then. However, she was just enjoying the lifestyle. But one question I got though is this: where is her parents? That's always the number one question whenever I see these type of scenarios. Because who's letting their daughters basically be outside doing whatever she want to the point where she's dating older men, drinking, probably smoking, going to adult clubs, getting into DV incidents with Richey? Where's the parents? Now, once again, the fact that now she's trying to bash him and using I was a minor route, clearly she's trying to start a smear campaign of her own. But the gag is this: when they was running around busy lying and trying to hide it, we already knew.
Hey!
That's some more called K. K. You gonna say what up?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Oh, you still beefing?
Look.
Motherfucker hard. You still beefing? You beefing? I know.
No.
Okay. Check your ass up online. Get the trap over Section 8. Know your cap. I like your picture. Now he blocked my page. Bro, you talking about she 18. This girl 23.
So it's not news. It's not something that everyone is going to be jumping up and surprised about, because the only people that they were fooling by telling the world that she wasn't a minor were themselves. If y'all remember, they had posted her actual ID card all over social media, so it was exposed then. Not to mention, there's people in real life that know her and him, and they have came out online and even admitted that she was underage. So I guess now that they're both at odds now, she called herself trying to expose OT that we already knew. It's not working. You gotta watch people like this who knowingly participated in something, but as soon as things go left, they're out there trying to tell the world whatever secrets that y'all have. Now I get it, if someone's exposing your personal sex tape, that can make anybody feel crazy and want revenge. And once again, the tea she got is a little too late. Now, if anything, she could probably get him on DV charges, because on plenty of occasions we have seen or heard of the two getting into it publicly where he was accused of putting his hands on her.
The hell he on? Oh. What the hell, Burton? That's Shorty? That's a little young joint?
The Tatiana girl? Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, what the hell he Burton? What the hell he on? What the hell he?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, don't record that.
Yeah.
Why do you think just because they dealt with a nigga after you, they took him from you? No, baby, he beat bitches up. I left him.
But the thing is this, she never herself reported any of the incidents that we know about. Even when it was alleged that he put hands all over her and pictures of her seeming to be beat and bruised, it wasn't her that showed the world, it was a friend. So usually in these situations where an older man is dating a minor, they try to say that the minor was too young to understand what was going on. However, in this case, I think they can't use that because clearly she knew exactly what she was doing, and one look at her Instagram would prove just that. And the fact that now she's trying to expose him for being with a minor clearly lets it be known that she knew what she was doing when she was doing it. Now, Richey hasn't responded, and he usually don't when these claims come about, and I think it'll be in his best interest not to, being that the odds isn't in his favor. It's no way of getting around messing with a minor knowingly, and you'll only make it worse trying to prove yourself. He's better off just letting it slip under the rug because a lot of things is going on right now and going about his day. Y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think about all this. Is there anything wrong with messing with someone younger than you or a lot younger than you? Or do you rather mess with someone older or just your age? Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.